Greetings to everybody. I am Professor Dr. S. Bhaskar, an academician with around 3 decades of teaching experience. It is very essential that we have to go beyond academics and learn certain survival tactics. And the first thing each and every person, whether it is a boy or girl, should learn is how to cook. And it is required to survive in today's world. And that is why these videos I have called it as survival cooking. All the best.
Ingredients to make chicken biryani: 750 grams of chicken, big pieces, half a kg or 2 cups of basmati rice which has to be washed and soaked for half an hour, coconut milk extracted from half a coconut, coriander leaves, 1 handful of mint leaves, 6 big green chilies, 3 tomatoes and bay leaves that has to be fried. You have 6 to 7 small onions or 4 large onions are to be taken, and here you have ingredients which are to be made into a paste that will be explained later. 3 more ingredients: rose petals, half lemon which will be squeezed as lemon juice, and chili powder. Ingredients to make the paste: 1 tablespoon saff, that is sombu in Tamil, 10 cloves, 15 pieces of cinnamon, 1 star anise, 1 mace, 1 black cardamom, 3 green cardamom, little kalpasi and 2 Marathi moggu. This is one set of ingredients. Then you have 1 handful, not big, 1 handful of ginger and similarly 1 handful of garlic. With this, a fine paste has to be made. The ingredients that has been prepared are now shown. Slit the green chilies in the middle. Don't make it into 2, just slit it. You have the onions which have been cut lengthwise and then in the middle. Then you have the tomato which has been chopped. You have the coriander leaves and the mint leaves which has been cut into pieces. And as said earlier, the ingredients which were shown has been ground into a fine paste. The bay leaves also are ready for use. Now add oil. See, 200 ml of oil has been added. Now next add rose petals. Add the bay leaves. Now add the green chilies and onions. And stir well. Let it get fried. I am adding a little more oil because I feel some more oil has to be added. Keep frying till a stage where it is just before golden brown. Now the onions are almost fried. Now we can add the tomatoes. Now let the tomatoes get softened. Now add the chopped coriander and mint leaves. Let it get cooked for some time. Now add the chicken. Mix well. This has to get cooked for some time. When the chicken is getting cooked, add 2 teaspoons of salt. Later we can add depending upon the requirement, but initially let us add 2 teaspoons of salt and let it get cooked for some time. See, the chicken is changing color into white. It has to become like that fully. Now after the chicken has been cooked for 5 minutes, it will be in this state. Now add the finely ground paste. And mix well. Keep cooking until the raw smell in this particular paste is going to be taken care of. It will vanish. Until then, it has to be kept cooking. I have mixed some water in the remaining fine paste and I am pouring it into the ingredients. Now add 2 spoons of red chili powder, small spoons. Mix well. Now let it keep cooking for around 5 minutes, but one point which has to be noted is, for every glass of basmati rice which is being used, 1.5 cups of water has to be added. That is water in the sense the gravy which is being present here and the coconut milk, everything put together. For every 1 glass of rice, 1.5 cup of this has to be added. Now assuming that here already this gravy consists of 1 glass, so for our recipe where we have taken 2 glasses of basmati rice, we can add only 3 cups of liquid. So 1 is already there. Now we will add the remaining as coconut milk and water. Coconut milk, mixed with water. Now check for the taste of salt. If it is optimal, it is okay. Otherwise, this is the stage where we have to add a little more salt. Now when it is boiling, add half lemon juice. Directly it can be squeezed into this. Now strain the rice and add it. Mix well. Cook it for 1 to 2 minutes and then it can be closed with the lid for further cooking. It should be cooked for 2 whistles and then it has to be simmered for 5 to 8 minutes. Now the lid has been closed. Let us wait for 2 whistles so that it can be simmered later. Now after 2 whistles, simmer for 5 minutes. Now switch off after 5 to 7 minutes. Now the pressure has come down. We can open the lid. Now mix well. Now add 2 spoons of ghee. And just leave it for some time. And tasty biryani is ready. Now wonderful hot chicken biryani is ready to be served, and the quantity which has been cooked will be enough to 4 or 5 people. Wonderful biryani. Taste it, cherish it and give a feedback.